Hello, my name is Dragon Soul, as known as Roy G. Biv, and I've been I'm here with BlueFlamePrince. I am here to interview him and ask him a few questions. He is a YouTuber as well. Would you like to introduce yourself, Blue?
Hello, everyone. This is BlueFlamePrince, and yeah, I'm here with Dragon Soul.
Yep. So let me tell you guys a little bit about myself. I've been doing YouTube for about 6 years now. It's a long time, and I usually just, like, nothing too serious on here. My life consists of drawing, writing, music, singing. I usually work out and videos, being a general weirdo around the people in my life.
A little bit of
Oh, and
everything.
I love the outside. My Dragon Soul, yeah. On my Dragon Soul account, I usually discuss current events and my opinions, usually surrounding politics, not always, music and singing, and my antics. My other YouTube channel, which you should go and check out, that's my first ever YouTube channel, is Roy G. Biv Draws, and that's mainly where I put out speed paints and art related commentary.
Go check her out.
Alright. I got a few questions. As well, go check out Blue Flame Prince. He's pretty great at video editing. That's his passion, as I can tell.
Eh,
I got a few questions for you, Blue Flame Prince.
Go ahead.
You ready? You're ready for them?
Go right ahead.
I'm gonna shoot them at you. I'm gonna shoot them at you hard. Alright. Tell me about yourself.
Well, for start, I'm a gamer, which that technically is where my channel is, surrounded by games and short commentaries from time to time. I'm also enjoy drawing and small. Sorry. I also.
You also
I'm out of words.
we can cut that out later. Anyway.
See, this is
Successful.
what
Success.
this is what I'm worried about because
No, it's all right. Second, so are you ready for the second question?
sure.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
That's actually tough for me. I pretty much see myself as still writing small stories and working around art, but I'm trying to start up a small group of people who has the same interests as me to start up a small business.
Ooh, a business.
Yeah, I kind of had one in the past. Well, not really a business, but there's a thing that I did, and I tried writing some books or coming up with a few ideas here and there.
I'm interested in being in your business.
Well,
Or
but it's like with the ideas I have, it's kind of for me. I feel like it's a little bit of a long shot, and that's why I try to find people who has the same interests and try like has the dedication to actually keep up with the work.
I can keep up with the work, bro. Oh no, I need to charge my computer. Gonna die.
Uh oh.
All right. Well, I mean, I can keep up with your work.
But I work around quite a few different things. And
Me too.
going back to the last question, I one of the other things I do work on is a program called RPG Maker, which that technically takes a little bit of arts and
Okay, that isn't that the coding? Is that programming? I can't program.
well
Okay, that I can't
well
help you with.
it it already for RPG Maker it has stuff kind of set up for you already. You just need to have the story and the idea of stuff, so it gives you basic things to start off with for the
Yeah,
art or a character generator or whatever to make your own custom characters
but
and
they
maps.
had to program stuff too.
But yeah, see, I guess that's kind of where I kind of get caught up in a lot of things. It's because I want to make games. I want to make a book or an animation or something, and normally it's just me.
All right. Well, um, I mean, I don't. I mean, I guess I could help you with the story part. Um, Third question: how do people describe you, Blue Flame Prince?
A jack of all traits, pretty much. I tried doing a little bit of everything. Um,
That's pretty good.
I've tried commentary. I tried voice work. I do a little bit of storytelling, I guess you could say. Although still kind of working on the commentary part.
It's fine.
We all have to start somewhere.
Yes, that is true. Except when it comes to video games, I'm always in the same rut.
I feel like for me, you have to find the type of game or something that you actually enjoy playing. And like, I feel like when it comes to some of my stuff, it's just in my I want to do it, but it turns out to be more tutorial than commentary.
Yeah. Um. People always kick my ass in Call of Duty. Um. And Fortnite and Naruto, Ultimate Storm. My friends do at least.
I used to. I
Like
wanted to try this thing with One Piece.
I got a PS4. I took all my girlfriend's games. Still trying to play them. Keeps beating me, and I don't know how to feel about it.
At the moment, I'm
Like,
sticking with games that's Steam related or going back to some of the old systems, the more classic games.
yeah, I mean, I like, you know what my favorite type of games are? Flash. I know that sounds weird, but I like the ones that you get on the internet. You know how in school when you guys get to go on computers, you always search them up, even though they're probably blocked at your school.
Well, with some of them, it's like
Oh, at my school, most of them are blocked.
um, I know there used to be some sites that I used to go to when I was, and it was more fun games or stick figures versus. It's just a lot of different things.
Yes, I used to play those type of games a lot when I was a kid.
And the
There
funny
was this
thing
one game that I loved.
for animation Sadu, you actually make it in Flash. That's where it comes from. That's why it's called Flash
Yeah,
Games. But of course,
yeah, but
the
no,
company
I
decided to change the names to Animation instead of Flash.
I literally like Flash games. Like I think it's because it's just a nostalgic thing of me. Because when I was a kid, whenever I was on the computer, I always played a lot of Flash games. Like the only thing I did on the computer was watch YouTube videos, go onto MS Paint, make crappy drawings, play some My Little Pony Flash game. Doesn't even have to be My Little Pony. It just has to be a Flash game and probably listen to music. But
I used to.
I really like. I feel like they don't. I feel like Flash games don't get enough credit.
Well, it depends on where you look, because a lot of people that I've heard about that used to do Flash games and movies and stuff, they moved on to other things because these certain sites wasn't actually paying them what they needed. Like they was actually being offered money and stuff for their work. But I know there are still some out there, but they do a lot of other things now.
Yeah. Um. They're always gonna be online though. You can always look them up.
And you can
Um.
always find some of the older videos that was back then.
That feature them. Yeah.
So what's your next
Yeah.
question?
It's like question 4. Can you tell us your greatest strengths and weaknesses?
Well, patience is one of my main things for a lot of things, especially like because on my second channel I end up talking about the world of Legend of Zelda or like the Hyrule history, and you have to actually be patient to go through in the different games because I don't just focus on the story on just one game. I try seeing the full story and kind of need patience for that. And that's like one of the main things. But then, um, I feel like another thing that is that I am more easily able to come up with ideas and stuff. But one of my problems is I'm not really. I guess one of my weaknesses is I can't really push the idea all the way out for what I'm looking for.
Yeah, me too. That happens to me. Fifth question: what is your passion or dream job or passion job? Whatever they call it.
Yeah, dream job. And
Yeah.
my passion, it's at the moment it's making videos, but I guess I out of the videos I really get caught up in is the ones I do voice work in. Um, and recently it's my Sonic Forces videos. Whenever I do my Dr. Blue Flame voice. Um, and then I feel like the other thing is whenever I get caught up into Legend of Zelda is like me trying to explain the history and the full story to everything, and I just get stuck within the lore and the mysteries of everything. But it's like my dream job is doing videos or writing books of my different ideas and stuff that I find out as well. So I guess with my videos would be more of a side thing. Well, actually, my dream job would be working around with stories, making games and whatnot, but also including friends.
6. What motivates you?
What now?
What motivates you?
I feel like it depends
What
from
keeps you going?
it. It depends from time to time. Um, I guess you always have to have something to look up to, and I actually see I see inspiration and stuff from my friends or from people I watch on YouTube and whatnot, it's but I guess really it's just me looking up to other people and seeing, hey, they're able to do this, and I'm I'm able. I believe that I can do it as well. So it's not that it. I feel like it motivates me for seeing what other people can do and stuff, and see the potential that everybody has.
That's inspirational. Sorry, the way you said it.
I can't really see um how to explain stuff well. I guess once again leads back to another question that is one of my weaknesses. Is I screw up explaining stuff.
Yeah, me too. I'm a visual person instead of a I'm going to show you through voice person.
But yeah, I see what other people can do, um and if it's somebody like I've been following for a while, it's like I'll give it a try and see if I can do it. And I may not be at their level, but it's something at least I can try and have fun with.
Yeah. Oh, that's key to life. Try new things to have fun.
And I feel like that's another reason, like looking at different things, it's not just sticking. I feel like some people sticks with one subject and tries to become good at it, but with me, it's like a little bit of art, a little bit of voice work, commentary, um, creating games or stories or whatnot. And I feel like that's why people explains that I'm a jack of all trades sort of person.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of consider myself that too. I primarily master in drawing, but um, I like to sing as well. I like to make videos, even though I'm not super good at it, but I'm like okay. Um, I usually like I don't know, I like the outdoors. It's list I like to write. I'm pretty swell at writing. And fighting sports like boxing, martial arts.
There is something I would like to try, and also, some people would say
Well, I'm
it.
good at comedy. I'm a funny person and
For
a
me,
funny
it'd be
looking
more
person.
improv, like things off the top of my head, if possible. I just had a thought, and I can't think of what it was now.
It's alright.
No, that's fine.
Is that it for your question?
What about your question?
Alright.
That was my answer.
What is alright. Oh yeah. Whoops. Why did I say question? You know, school fries my brain. Anyway.
Moving on.
Pregunta siete. This is an obvious. I think I've kind of already asked this before, but we'll see. What's your talent, and what would you like to do with it?
I feel like it's just, once again, learning a little bit of each thing, but then being able to know enough of it where, because I see inspiration in my friends and stuff, like I see the potential they have, and I want to push them towards certain things, but at the same time, being able, um, I guess like showing, helping them in a certain way, but keeping it as something that we could also all do sometime. It's like, if you need help in art, I know basic art or animation, so I'm willing to help with that, but I don't know. I feel like that's like the main thing is that.
I get you. If you want to keep going, I can.
So Dragon Soul is out of questions.
Yeah, I didn't really expect to go this far.
So so here's a question for you then.
Oh, all right.
So I seen that you had something called Muratsu or something. Where did you get that name
I'm
from?
a terrorist.
Amateur.
All right.
Where did you?
So, uh, it was originally from another character. So I got a story going on. It's a low quality comic, and also a story that I'm writing by. You know how you know anime and manga, right?
Right? Because here's the thing.
You know the
Yeah, because that's something else I really enjoy.
no, 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 yeah, yeah. Because you know how they write one part first and they make the other thing into a TV show. They usually write the manga first and then animate to the TV show.
I've actually only seen that in a few of them. Cause
I don't know. It's something has to be written down first and blah blah blah.
right,
Anyway, I'm writing I'm writing my comic and also making a comic out of it. Like it's coinciding, and I already know what's gonna happen in the story. I just haven't got to get it all down yet because it's cool. Anyway,
and okay, so
um,
here's one other.
so
Have you
you
heard of
know,
something called Blaze Blue?
yes, my friend plays that. But wait, let me finish. Hold on, I don't want to
Go
get
ahead.
too off track. Do you know what Dungeons and Dragons is?
Yes, the
Those kind of tabletop games.
um. I ended up starting something I end up calling Flame Quest, which is exactly like that, but with
Yeah,
different things that me and my friends have made.
I role play online usually. I haven't been in any games recently, but I've been in a lot for the past few years, and I role play on the side, and I was in this one game that's like Dungeons and Dragons, except it's like take D&D and make it superhero like, and that's what it was,
I
superheroes.
mean,
And so my
honestly,
character was
all I have seen things like that because it may not be D&D or like the brand thing, but I've seen it with people doing Marvel or DC, or I've even seen, if you know, like the game Halo, I've seen stuff like with that.
Yeah, I know what that game is. I just haven't played it. Anyways,
But yeah, it's something with
so
superheroes.
I, I had a character. Her name was Skye, and she was a 16, 17-year-old girl she was a macho like dyke lesbian with like freaking anger issues. She was funny. She was erratic. I loved her because I took a piece. She was like a self-insert of me, but just way more wild, and she could transform into a dragon. She didn't always get that, but I eventually got a transformation that she didn't transfer into a dragon, but an
There are things
anthropomorphic
called
dragon. And I
A
des-
Dragoneris thing or whatever. It's a dragon-like
yeah,
being that can also turn into a human, but when they're humans, they can't hide several of their scales, and that's one thing.
what are they called?
I think like a
Dragon.
Dragoneris or something, because a Dragoness is the female version, while a Dragoness, is the male version. To me, every time I say I start thinking of, because there's a Pokemon called Dragonair, which that it kind of has close to the same name. I would have I would have to look it up sometime.
All right. Anyway, like yeah, I loved her. Her name was Skye, and she was like a piece of me, but like a way more wild. And I eventually got the transformation. I eventually bought it with points because I earned them after many battles. And I designed the character, and I was like, "What?" Okay, so first I had to get a superhero name because like first her and her team were secret, and now they were getting superhero names. I was like, "Huh, I don't know what
Right?
to
They had a
get." So
guild
I
going
looked
on.
up. Yeah, but they were secret. But now, since they were getting public and recognition in newspapers and blah blah blah, I looked up like
I mean, isn't that how
goddess names,
isn't that
and then
how all superheroes are? It's like they start off secret and then they end up
yeah,
joining up, and people become more aware of them.
yeah. Um, I eventually looked up like goddess names, and I think I wanted a Japanese. I don't know why I wanted Japanese, even though she wasn't really a Japanesey dragon, but I just wanted a Japanese name, and like there was this name that meant one who illuminated the heavens, and it was Amaterasu. And then I wanted to like add something to that, and then so I looked up what was in Japanese, which is no, and then I looked up chaos, and that's Kantan in Japanese. So her full name was Amaterasu no Kantan, which means one who illuminates the heavens of chaos. Because she did good, but she was
She was
erratic
chaotic good.
and chaotic. Because she was very.
Sounds like one of my characters. Because
I
I had a
think I
character
would
that went
place her as
against the Chaos
chaotic good.
Dragons.
Yeah, I, she would probably. I think her alignment would be chaotic good because she was crazy, but she did things with a good heart. And eventually, the game retired, so I was sad about it. But I really loved the character I designed. That I took it and I made it as
You have it as
my
your own.
mascot. Yeah, now she's a completely thing.
That
Not
see, that's kind of how
because Skye. I don't use Skye that much.
make characters. It's like you have the profile, you used them in some type of game and whatnot, and then
Yeah.
they become, because the more emotions and stuff that you put into them, it's the more of a character that you make. And it's like
Yeah.
you actually see more of what they do when you're actually have them in a more of a live world, instead of just reading something or just watching it on screen or something like.
So now she's a dragon lady that can transform into a human or slash cat girl, which is the redhead character you see in my icon.
Ah,
Um, that's what the story is. There's this planet of dragons, and they can all transform into a human at a certain age. They get a human form, and they can look like a real human and fool other humans. And she's now stuck on a planet dealing with other humans, and like that's how it is. Like,
Because I guess the question was like for that name, for your character's name or the Muratsu. That the
but
only other
her
place I
human
hear
name,
that name is Blaze Blue.
yeah, it's probably from there, and I know it's from another game called like Okami, which is because there's like a
Yeah,
Japanese
I've heard of
goddess.
a
It's a
game or
goddess.
I've heard of a game or something called Okami's something.
It's about like a.
Yeah,
I think it's like I don't know. Anyway, like in the human girls, she has a human name for herself, which is Rose, because I really like roses, and
no, great. Now we'll go.
when
Now
I
we're
was
about to be
younger, I
heading into
always
my ideas. I think though we better call
I
it here.
or Rose. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for being here, Blue Flame Prince. It was a pleasure.
Thank you for
Learn many
having
new
me
things
here.
about you.
I enjoyed it.
Interessante.
There's a lot that we actually talked about.
Yeah, like I did not realize it for it to go this long, so let's end it. Bye, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Go check out Flame Prince,
And don't
and
forget to
go
hit the
check
little
out my
bell.
other channel. Yeah, oh yeah,
The little bell.
do that. Notification squad. Where's my notification squad at?
Thanks for watching. Later, guys.
Peace.